Hello and welcome once again to Mashinky. So first thing I want to start doing today is to change this loop. Now originally we just put this in to earn money at these two stations and to finish a quest. Now however that we've finished that quest, we can change this up and add in a station there and a station there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that is the length it can be. Yep. So we are going to alter these trains just a little. Wrong button. I keep forgetting that pause is the number 1, not the space button. Okay, so we'll remove that station, and that one is just there. So after that, go to there. Oh, this is the mail train. No, I shouldn't have changed that, but it does want to go here as well. Perfect. Now you want to remove that, then you want to go there. Oh, there we go. Okay, and once sped up, they'll do what I want. The other thing I want to do is very quickly, oh actually I won't need to because this train's going to stop there, which will slow it down a little. And having this many people delivered here should grow Manchester a little. In fact, talking of growing Manchester, because if I put the road there, it's much more likely the city will follow it. Okay, so next on my agenda is I would very much like more tokens coming in. Now I'm good on wood and I'm good on money. I mean, I am very good on money. Coal and iron though, or coal and steel, yeah, we could do better. And so I'm thinking a new steel mill just here. Because although I can make this more efficient, I mean look, this station's got 200 iron, this one's not maxed out, this one is almost maxed out, so I could add another train to here and increase the coal production, and yeah. So although I could increase the steel from here, having a whole new steel line means that when I do start sort of making them more efficient, I'm getting double of that efficiency rather than just one. So yeah. Now one thing I do want to do is get rid of part of that mountain and then flatten the rest of the mountain, just so I've got a straight edge to work with. So I'm thinking stations here, and that's the foundry that we're going to be using. And then station here for the coal to come off. And then you are also going to come off there. So that you can connect to that line. And this is so that we can obviously bring trains onto the line. No, that one. And of course we have one of those signals and one each there. Okay. Now, for this coming off, I think this will be where it sort of rejoins that to go back. Okay, a couple longer. Perfect. Actually, I want that there. Move those two. Perfect. Right. So, stretch you out a little before we turn, just so I can add more stations if I want. And you come off of there. Damn, it was there. Okay. So this will be the loop for the coal. Or at least the first coal. We are going to have a second coal because, again, the 2-to-1 ratio works reasonably well. It's not perfect, of course, but then again, what is when you're dealing with random ratios like that we've got? Now we do need, obviously, to come down to this Toolworks. I'm putting 3 in because I've learned just with like that loop, we're going to end up with a lot of steel trains just because they don't actually carry all that much at once. Yeah, you're obviously the wrong way. Thank you. And better signal. Boom. Getting it all going into the same spot kind of just makes it look neater. No, that. Thank you. And let's face it, I like things to look neat, or at least reasonably neat. I can deal with a certain amount of chaos and mess in my life, but at certain points it just goes, no, dumb. Need to fix that. Now rather than going up this entire way, I can just why add track all the way up there and around when I can just split off from there? And don't get me wrong, I can afford to go all the way up there, but it doesn't change the track in any way, so there really is no point. Well, other than cost, you know. It would cost me more going all the way up there. Right. So, I've got... I'm going for that iron. That one's a little bit too far away, in my opinion. So once again, let's just get rid of all the stuff in the way. I can afford it, so it's fine. just carry on. Perfect. So at this point we've got the basics that we need, that being 1 coal, 1 iron. It's not the best because, again, you really want that 2 to 1. But if worst case, this would work. You know, we'd probably end up with a message there constantly telling us that the steel or the iron was full at the station. I don't know why I always mix the steel and iron up. But yeah, you'd probably just get messages saying like this, the iron is full at this station or something like that quite often. But yeah. So the next coal is over here, which isn't the best, but you know, is workable at least. So first off, let's flatten that edge right the way across. Again, just so I have a nice edge to work with, rather than the higgledy-piggledy one like this. Okay. So if the station is like that, now, I think we will just go down first. Ooh, so close to that not being able to go past. Oh my god. That's amazing. Now there is a forest there, there is a sawmill up there, so I could... Actually, there's better sawmills there if I really wanted to do that. Yeah, I'll ignore this forest, to be honest. Right, now, so I don't disrupt those trains, we are going with bridges. Because it is much better to have a bridge and not interrupt those trains than not to have a bridge and to mess with them. Now, this one joins straight in there. This one, once again, has a bridge. And joins up here. And for once, I did not forget to change the music settings before starting the recording, which is good, because otherwise we would probably have been sat here in silence sometimes and I wouldn't have noticed at first. Yeah, I'm good like that. Okay. Oh, come on. Put a signal down and make sure it goes in the way I want it to. Okay. No, that's wrong. better. Right. Oh. Nearly missed that bit. There. So that is 1 iron, 2 coal, and a tool. Perfect. So let's add the trains. We actually have a train sitting there. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to need you, so yeah. Right. There's the 6 trains that we are going to have. Sorry, 5 trains that we are going to have on this line. So, first we go with the iron. These are 68 long. Yeah, we can add 1 more. But we can't add 1 more because it's too heavy. Okay. Damn you. Never mind. Then for the coal, so how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 20, 16. Oh. So we could probably have 7 of those if we could actually afford it in the amount of steel. No, I want the carriage, thank you. Okay, so that's the most it can have. Then we want, I would say the same again, but we're not going to be able to afford the same again. Because we have run out of steel to buy this stuff with, so yeah. One more. Stop that. Maybe another one. Yep. Although now it's too long. So, no. And did I tried to use the wrong coal. I tried to use the iron wagon on there. I don't know why. Right, so there's those 3. And then we will be able to afford this. 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Okay, perfect. That's all of the trains with all of the sort of bits and pieces they need. So, we'll start with this train. So you, my good train, are going to that tool station, to that foundry, and then to that coal mine. Begin! And on your way. Now, you are a steel train, so you are going to go from there to there. Begin. From that tool station to that coal. From there to there. And last but not least, from there to there. And there is our group of trains all heading off for service. That one much faster. Oh, that's a train for that loop. Right, fair enough. That explains it. But there we go. So that will help increase the amount of iron we're producing. Obviously, I'm probably going to need to buy expansions for these mines so that they balance out. I could probably also buy... you know what, I'm actually going to buy the expansions for these straight away. Because I can. In fact, have I bought them over here? Because if I haven't, then I'm stupid. No, I don't need the station. I haven't. Oh god. Really? I'm an idiot. It's official. I won't deny it any longer. Buying those can change the ratios a little, as you can see, which helps even the coal and the iron usage out. So yeah, the fact that I hadn't bought those already is kind of a stupidity on my part, but it'll just help it balance. Right. Ah, awesome. We've already got these trains on this route. Wonderful. And the way I've set it up, I don't think any train has to pass through a station that it doesn't stop at. Which is nice, actually, because it doesn't slow the trains that are going to that station down. It's also a nice thing that I've got the train that carries the least amount of coal going to the nearest stop. Right, if we add one of you, that should about fill it per round, I'm thinking. And iron, I don't know, until it's done a route or two, I won't be able to tell if this is going to be a plus or minus. We'll see. Same sort of thing with that one. I think this one's going to be a minus and I'm going to have to add more, but... yeah, that's probably going to hit 99 again before it's ready. And you, as you're buying the iron, you can have a factory there that will increase our profits from the iron. Again, have I done that here? I really hope so, because if I haven't, then I'm even worse. The tool station is over here, and it doesn't look like it. Oh, God. Oh, dear. I'm bad, and I should feel bad. Anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to end this episode, so please like, comment, and subscribe. And I shall see you next time.